Life is like a long school where we are always learning new things. As the years go by, we gain more experience, and this experience brings wisdom. This helps us to better understand what really matters. However, there are some pieces of advice that, even though they may seem harsh or difficult to hear, are very important, especially for those who have already lived a lot. These pieces of advice are not just those simple tips that we hear around. They are profound truths that can really change the way we see life, especially when we are already in a more mature phase. These are words designed for those who, at an older age, are looking to live in a more meaningful way, with dignity and knowing what is truly essential. Before we begin, I want to remind you that I left an ebook for you who want to improve your relationship with women. The book, The Seduction Game, is in its last copies. Go there. The link is in the comments pinned. So get ready, because the next pieces of advice may make you reflect a lot on your beliefs and what you have valued throughout your life. Although they are difficult to accept at first, these ideas have the power to free you from many illusions that we carry over time, helping you to live more lightly and truthfully in the last chapters of life's journey. Don't forget to check if you are already subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. 1. Don't blindly trust everyone you meet. As we get older, the feeling of being alone can come more often, and it's natural to want to connect more with people. Having good relationships becomes very important. However, a hard truth to accept is that not everyone who approaches you has good intentions. Some people may show up just when you're feeling most vulnerable, taking advantage of your emotions and weaknesses. This may be painful to realize, but trusting anyone too much can end up causing serious problems, such as manipulation, emotional abuse, or even financial scams. This doesn't mean you should distrust everyone, but rather learn to see beyond appearances and know how to say no when necessary. Protecting your peace, stability, and dignity is essential. Trust is something very precious, and it should be given with care and wisdom. This way, you can maintain healthier relationships and avoid making room for those who don't deserve to be in your life. 2. Don't get stuck in the past. As the years go by, it's common for us to stop and think about what we've already experienced, the decisions we've made, the opportunities we've missed, the people we've left behind. This is part of who we are, but being stuck in the past is like carrying a backpack full of rocks that prevent us from enjoying what's happening now. Every experience, good or bad, and every mistake we've made has helped make us who we are today. But that doesn't mean the past completely defines our present or future. If you get too stuck in what's already happened, you may end up missing out on the wonderful opportunities that the present is bringing. Letting go of the past takes courage. It's like letting go of something heavy so you can walk lighter. The now is what really matters, so live in the present moment without letting old memories get in the way of your journey towards what's to come. Do you consider yourself stuck in your past? If so, click like because the following advice will be essential for you. 3. Don't neglect your mental and emotional health. As we get older, it's common to focus a lot on our physical health. We go to the doctor, get tests, and take medications. However, it's important to remember that mental and emotional health are just as important. At this stage of life, we face many changes, such as loss, retirement, and new routines, which can bring feelings of sadness, loneliness, or even isolation. These feelings can't be ignored. Seeking help is an important step. Talking to a therapist or joining a support group can make a big difference to your emotional well-being. In addition, it's important to keep your mind active by learning new things and dedicating time to hobbies you enjoy. This not only helps maintain your mental clarity, but also brings joy to your daily life. Remember, your mind needs constant attention and care, just like your body. Taking care of yourself completely is essential to living a healthy and balanced life, and remembering that the book The Seduction Game is in its last units. So if you want to learn how to seduce any woman, take a look at the link fixed here below in the comments. 4. Don't let others make decisions for you. As we get older, it's common for people around us, such as family or friends, to want to give their opinions on what they think is best for us. Often, these opinions come from a place of caring and concern. But even with good intentions, it's important that you continue to take control of the decisions that affect your life. Your experience and wisdom are valuable and should be respected. If you let others make decisions for you, you may end up feeling like you're losing control of your own life. This can affect your autonomy and self-esteem. That's why it's essential to set boundaries and make it clear what you want and need, assertively and without fear. This is your time, your life, and you have every right to live it according to your own rules and desires. By maintaining control of your choices, you ensure that your independence and dignity remain intact. 5. Plan your finances. Taking good care of your money is essential to ensure that you are independent and comfortable in your old age. As we get older, some expenses start to increase, especially when it comes to health. Therefore, having a well-organized financial plan is crucial. This includes maintaining a good savings reserve, reviewing your investments, and having an emergency fund for unforeseen events. In addition, it is important to always be aware of possible financial scams, which are often aimed at older people. Protecting your money is a way to ensure your security and peace of mind. Another essential measure is to plan carefully for the future. Making a will and organizing your legal documents helps to ensure that your wishes are respected and that your family does not face unnecessary complications in the future. With good planning, you can live this phase of life with peace of mind and financial security. Do you consider yourself a well-planned person financially? Before we go to the next tips, I'm going to ask you to like our video and subscribe to our channel. If our video is adding value to you, do so to help us. 6. Don't isolate yourself from the world. Imagine a boat sailing on a vast ocean. During the journey, the boat may experience storms, strong winds, and calm waters. Now, think of yourself as the captain of this boat. To continue your journey safely, you need support. And that support is the connections you maintain throughout your life. If you decide to sail alone, without communicating with other boats, you may end up getting lost or facing great challenges without help. This is how isolation can affect your life. When we isolate ourselves from the world, whether by choice or circumstances, our mental and emotional health can suffer greatly. Feeling alone is not only an uncomfortable feeling, it can also make us sad and discouraged. That's why it's so important to stay connected with other people. Participating in activities, meeting new people, or even reconnecting with old friends are ways to ensure that you continue to feel part of something bigger. And these days, we have a great ally: technology. Remember that friend who lives far away or that relative you haven't seen in a long time. With social media, video calls, and messaging, you can talk to and even see people, even if they're miles away. You don't have to be surrounded by people all the time to feel connected. What's important is having meaningful connections that bring joy, support, and purpose to your life. So, think of your connections as anchors that keep your boat steady amidst the waves. Living connected means not only having company, but having relationships that feed your heart and make life worth living. Don't isolate yourself from the world. There's always someone ready to share moments with you, whether it's a laugh, a conversation, or even a simple, "How are you?" 7. Don't masturbate every day. Imagine that you have a special reserve of energy, like an internal battery, that needs to be used wisely. Masturbation is a natural and healthy way to release this energy, but, just like a battery, if you discharge it all the time, you may end up feeling tired and losing energy. Especially as you get older, it is important to find a balance so as not to overdo it and end up harming other areas of your life. When masturbation becomes a daily and excessive practice, it can create a cycle of compulsion where you feel stuck to it, which can disrupt your sleep, decrease your energy, and even harm your relationships with other people. Instead of bringing pleasure and well-being, excess can end up having the opposite effect, reducing sexual sensitivity and taking away the pleasure of other moments of intimacy with your partner. That is why it is essential to know how to measure it. A good idea is to redirect some of this energy into activities that also bring satisfaction and fulfillment, such as exercising, meditating, learning something new, or delving into hobbies that you love. These activities help balance the body and mind, ensuring that your energy is spent in ways that promote a more complete and lasting well-being. Remember, everything in life is a matter of balance. When we use our energy in a balanced way, we are able to make the most of each experience without exaggerations or excesses that could harm us. If you got this far, I want you to leave a comment like, "I reached the end," and I will release a special bonus for you. These 7 tough pieces of advice are not just warnings, but true guides to living with more wisdom and balance in old age. By putting them into practice, you will be able to live with more dignity, autonomy, and purpose, making the most of the years that are yet to come. If you want to continue learning and developing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And to continue on this journey of personal growth and improving your relationships, click on the next video that is on the screen now. Let's go together on this journey towards a fuller and more meaningful life.